Subscribe to the Archivist 42 channel for gaming top 5s, reviews and more. Hi people, it's Archivist here, coming at you with yet another top 5. The great thing about racing games is that they have the potential to be very accessible. The concept of being first to cross a finish line isn't too difficult to grasp. Of course, there are some driving games that are more accessible than others. Some are tailored towards hardcore motorheads, whereas others are designed for those who just want to jump in and play. So in today's list, I'll be going through my top 5 arcade-style racing franchises. Enjoy!
Number 5.
Burnout is a great example of driving physics being tinkered with to the point where only carnage and disaster could possibly come of it. In the Burnout series, you speed through the streets without restraint, and the game's, shall we say, forgiving nature allows you to do this with very little effort. If you do manage to crash though, the camera does a great job of highlighting your incompetence. You have events such as standard races, but you can also find areas around the city to perform stunts.
Number 4.
Motorstorm is off-road racing at its best. Like many games in this genre, you are given a boost meter, but not in the conventional sense. If you hold on to the boost meter for too long, your vehicle will overheat and burst into flames. You can keep your vehicle cool by driving through shallow water, which allows you to boost for longer. Of the series, I enjoyed Apocalypse the most for its insane destruction where buildings collapse and roads are obliterated. Although I did enjoy Pacific Rift for its colourful graphics and tropical locations.
Number 3.
Wipeout is a racing franchise with a difference. As the games are set in the future, you drive, or rather pilot, hovercars that speed around the track without ever touching the ground. You collect power-ups which can be used defensively, for example a shield, or offensively such as a missile. Furthermore, the unique physics allow for racing strategies that simply aren't possible in most games. I remember being blown away by Wipeout HD for the PlayStation 3. Everything about it seems so new to me. I would also like to make a special recommendation for Wipeout 2048 available on the PlayStation Vita. It's an excellent pick up and play game with enormous replay value and impressive graphics.
Number 2.
Blur is a game that is quite deceptive in terms of its appearance. You race using real cars in realistic settings, however you can also make use of power-ups similar to Wipeout. At first I thought this would be a little strange, but it actually turned out to be a great combination. The items you collect all have a distinctive neon look, which grants the game a unique aesthetic. Blur also had a solid multiplayer option. It's been a while since I last played the game though, so I can't speak to whether or not many people still play.
It's number 1.
It's had its ups and downs, but Need for Speed really does epitomise high-octane racing. Although the franchise doesn't offer anything particularly unique, the majority of Need for Speed games do have a good sense of focus. Recently I've been playing a fair amount of Need for Speed Rivals. You can't ignore that the game feels a bit rough around the edges, but the core mechanics are very good. Of all the Need for Speed games I've played though, Hot Pursuit stands out amongst the rest. The graphics are great, the crashes are spectacular, the mission structure is solid, and the chases are thrilling. Those are my top 5 arcade-style racing franchises. Be sure to let me know what your favourite racing games are in the comments below. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.